Thank you for joining us for our August vlog where we're going to lots of festivals and trying to hang on to our flat in the UK. The first weekend in August is the Kiryu Matsuri. As me and my daughter were a little bit unwell, we decided not to go, but this is the footage from last year. It's a really lively festival and definitely worth a visit, although parking is quite difficult. This is what me and my daughter actually got up to. We had a sandwich at Co-op and then we headed off to the park. As you can see, when it's really hot, there's hardly any families that go to the park. We also couldn't stay very long either. I treated me and my daughter to an ice cream, but we definitely chose the wrong type. Just a little tip here, if it is 36 degrees, definitely get the ice cream in a cone. Although these ones are really nice, they melt faster than you can eat them and we had such a big mess. Although the park was deserted, the park keeper was really working hard. We are really lucky to have a planetarium near our house. They have 3 shows a day and under 6-year-olds are free. It did look like a really interesting show, but to be honest, I couldn't understand much of it. We went to Uniqlo and they seem to have a new collection there. I'm not sure why my daughter loves holding these mannequins' hands at the moment. I also discovered that Gunma has its own football team. I've never seen this in any other branch, but they also do recycled clothes there. So if you are looking for a Uniqlo bargain, the Maebashi branch is a great place to go. We popped next door to have some lunch in IKEA and I had a hot dog and my daughter had the fish hot dog. We headed back to Fukuoka because there was a little kids festival on that evening. They said that the shaved ice, candy floss and toys were free for the kids and my daughter was so excited to go. But unfortunately, because of the weather, they decided to cancel it. She did get some bouncy balls, a juice and a toy though. One thing about moving to a country where you're not fluent in the language, sometimes you get things that you don't expect. This can be something as simple as ordering something and then getting something else. Or perhaps you've used Google Translate and it hasn't translated it correctly. Anyway, I have noticed that quite a popular haircut out here for kids is the bowl cut. Probably people around my age group in their 40s will remember that from when they were children. My husband said that he did have a bowl cut when he was a kid. Anyway, with the use of ChatGPT, I decided to just have a laugh and see what I would look like with a bowl cut. Then I tried my daughter and then I tried my husband and I sent the photos to my mum and she actually believed that they were real. I don't really think she knows about AI, so if she sees a photo, she'll take it as it is. And I have taught her about some experiences that we've had where things have gone wrong, so it is quite believable. I was laughing so much, I had tears coming out, and even at this moment, she thinks the 3 of us have got the same haircut. If you are moving to Japan, it is a good idea to have some kind of system for your paperwork. Japan is very far from becoming paperless. As I have mentioned in my previous vlogs, we are currently applying for a mortgage for our property in the UK, and it just seemed like a really good time to sort out all the paperwork. Perhaps in the future this will change when Japan becomes more digital. In terms of frustrating days so far in Japan, this has to come top 10. The mortgage company has asked us for bank statements and we've only just realised that in Japan bank statements don't have the address on them. So we drove 40 minutes to go to the bank hoping we'd be able to get one printed off, but no. You have to fill in a form, pay for it and wait 2 weeks for them to post it to you. And of course this delays our mortgage application even more. I also went to my local bank and asked for a bank statement and they said it would take an hour and a half and then gave me something completely different. And this document had no address on it, which was the only reason why I was asking for it. They did kindly add it for me though. After a super frustrating and unproductive day, my husband said he'll look after our daughter and let me go to the festival. Most of the people that take part in the festival are volunteers, but this is a grid of all the people who have made donations. I did see Pokkari Sweat on there. It feels really strange to go to a matsuri without my daughter. I'm not going to lie though, it does feel really nice not to carry a sweaty backpack on my back. When you go to these summer festivals, usually the best part of the festival is at the end of the day. And because I was on my own, I was able to stay as long as I wanted. They had so much street food at this festival. The music and the melodies that they play on these floats are a lot slower and calmer than the other festivals that I've been to. I really like these characters that they have on top of the floats. Each float has a different one on it. Here they are all parking up together like they usually do at the festivals. You can see someone on the top of the float directing it. Because these floats are so high up, it's easy for them to get tangled in the electrical cables. But because there's no cables here, the characters are rising. You can see that on the left it's actually lowering because they wanted to sort out the character's hair. I think this one is having her hair done too. This one has had its hair done now and it's rising again. I waited here because there were so many people gathering, so I knew something was going to happen, but I wasn't sure what. Which is a portable Shinto shrine used during festivals. It is believed to temporarily house the spirit of the deity while it is carried through the street. The procession serves several purposes. It blesses the community, it's a celebration and a purification. that Numata was famous for this Tengu with a really big nose, and I was looking for it, but true Naomi style, I didn't want to ask anyone, so I just hoped that I would see it. And there it was. As I was going home, it appeared. At the Numata Festival, the giant Tengu Mikoshi is a special portable shrine that has for many years been carried exclusively by women. It is one of the festival's defining features, and around 300 women participate. After a really frustrating and stressful day, going to the festival made me feel like myself again. I received an email from the mortgage broker saying we're not allowed to sign our declaration digitally. They said it has to be a wet signature, which is a term I've never heard of before. So here I am, off to 7-Eleven to print out the document. Although it is super hot, I do try to get my steps in when I can. For those of you who don't have a printer at home, 7-Eleven multi-copy is really handy. It prints out photos as well as documents. One thing that I really like about Japan is wherever you go for a walk, there's always something to see. I only spent a couple of minutes in my husband's workshop, but it was so hot. We are really looking forward to him finishing this project. I did receive another email to say that the document signed by the notary isn't going to be accepted by the mortgage company. Really trying my best to keep positive and not pull my hair out. Now they are saying they want it to be done by a lawyer and have specific wording like they do in the UK. I really don't know how they expect us to get a certification as if we're in the UK when we're living in Japan, but we're just going to have to figure it out. I went on ChatGPT, which is what I always do when I don't know what I'm doing, and it suggested that I contact the Gunma Bar Association. So I did contact them and they said they couldn't help me, but they did give me another phone number. This number that she gave me, I think, is for foreigners who have been accused of a crime. The lady that I spoke to, we were both speaking English, which was really handy, but we still couldn't communicate. I explained to her that we needed some ID certified for the purposes of a mortgage, and she said to me that the cost would be 30 months. And then she said when the trial is over, I'll have to pay the rest. And I was like, no, I don't need to go to court. Anyway, she phoned back and she said, I can't help you. So we did kind of go back to square one, but I've been doing a lot of Googling and I think I have found a couple of companies now. I have forwarded those websites to the mortgage broker and she's going to check if they're suitable, because obviously every time we make a mistake, it is costing us money. On a separate note, our friend messaged and he suggested that I don't say sayonara at the end of my videos because it feels too final. Of course, this whole YouTube thing is quite a new thing to me, so I'm always open to suggestions, but I'm not too sure what to say now. See you next time. Bye.